Guys, so this week I have got a sort of a traditional dessert from where we come from. It's a sticky date pudding with some butterscotch sauce. It is absolutely phenomenal. I love this. It's really quite nice and light and fluffy, but it's quite moist at the same time. Couple it with our butterscotch sauce and it's a match made in heaven. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Now we're going to prepare our dates. We need to soften them up a little bit. So we're going to do this by stick them in a large pot. Now I've got 250 grams of pitted dates that I've just cut up nice and sort of roughly. And we're just going to add 1¼ cups of warm water, and we're just going to bring this to the boil. As soon as it starts boiling, I'm going to take it off the heat, and we're going to add in a ½ teaspoon of baking soda, and we're just going to continue to stir this until you'll start to notice that your dates will start breaking down into a nice sort of syrupy mixture. Now we're going to prepare the actual mixture. So in another large bowl, we're going to put in 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and we're just going to cream this with 60 grams of softened butter. Make sure it's nice and fluffy before we add in 2 eggs. We'll do it one at a time, so we don't separate it. So stick 1 egg in, beat it, and then stick the other egg and then beat it. This will form the basis of our mixture. Once we have this, we're just going to tip in our date mixture that we've just prepared. Make sure you give everything a nice stir out. It should start to incorporate nicely. And this is all our wet ingredients that we need to cover for our sticky date pudding. And now to finish off the mixture, it's really that easy. We're going to stick in 1 cup of all-purpose flour, so plain flour. We're going to sift this, and we're also going to stick in 2½ teaspoons of baking powder. We're going to sift this, like I said, and we're just going to fold it in until you've got a nice sort of, almost like a cakey batter. Now I'm going to cook my puddings in ramekins. So I've just lightly oiled 3 large ramekins. You can cook it in 1 large dish if you choose to. It doesn't matter. And all I'm going to do is distribute the mixture evenly, about fill your ramekin up to 2/3 of its volume. And we're going to set these in a roasting tray, and we're just going to fill the water up until they cover about half of the ramekin. These can go into the oven. We're going to bake these at 180 degrees for roughly around 45 to 50 minutes. We're going to check these, of course, by inserting a toothpick into them around that time. If they came out clean, then your sticky date pudding is ready. It should be a nice moist. We don't want to dry it out by cooking it too long. Once they're cooled slightly, we're going to remove them from the ramekin. Be really nice and careful. You want a nice sort of presentation when you finish. And we're going to coat this in some butterscotch sauce. Now, I didn't want to make this video too long, so I've got another video on how to make the butterscotch sauce. So go to check that out. I've put a link in the description and also on the video here. But other than that, really enjoy it. I hope you do. It's a fantastically easy dessert to whip together. And it tastes fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next week.